Hey guys, Deja Vu here and welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, I got a brand new Town Hall 13 Legends League base that actually defended at over 6k trophies. I know, pretty insane, right? And we're going to go ahead and take a look at those replays right now. Alright guys, so Mr. Trapper is the one that is actually sharing this base with us. And if you guys haven't seen my recent video, I actually brought him on for an interview because he was doing a Legends League push with P.E.K.K.A. Bobat and was able to make the top 30. So this base that he's given us right here is the base that he was using, and it was defending really well up there. And I mean, if you are a Legends League pusher, you know that once you even get past like that 5,500 mark, that just doesn't happen. Bases start to get crushed. So let's see like why this base was performing so well. So we're gonna go ahead and play the first one, and the first one, it looks like they're coming in with hybrid. And guys, you gotta remember, these are some of the best attackers in the game. I mean, he was all the way up like past 6k trophies, and this base was still defending, which is pretty crazy, guys. But I do recommend that if you're doing your own Legends League push and you want to try out this base, make sure you change some stuff around, like change some traps or just, you know, traps or even some defenses and stuff like that, because like I said, he was using the base last season really high up in Legends, and when you get like past like a certain point, you start to keep attacking the same people, and the same, like, I would say like 100 people start attacking your base, and they start to figure out how to crack it. So some people might already know how to triple this. So that's just being a little bit honest with you guys. Make sure you change some stuff around, and if you plan on using this base like lower in Legends, then it is going to crush it, I can tell you that. And it actually is defending the new meta also, which we're going to go ahead and see in the next replay. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one first. So it looks like he's starting with a queen charge, and it looks like he's running headhunters and inferno dragon in your CC. So be aware of that when you guys are trying to choose what CC to run. I would go with the headhunters, like inferno dragon, stuff like that, the new meta for the defense. All right, and the single does lock onto the queen. He does have to pop the queen ability. And already, guys, actually, I didn't even ask you, this is the first time you're seeing the base. Comment down below and let me know what are your first thoughts on it. It's one of those definitely one of those annoying teaser style bases, and just doing really well. Sending the hybrid right into the town hall. Gonna pop the warden ability. Troops go into that single inferno. We got some skeleton spells around the single infernos that are going to be pretty annoying for the miners. And right now we're about at a 48%, and all the troops just died out. I mean, oh no, he actually still has a few miners left. I didn't even see those miners over there. Okay, so he still has a handful of miners. Gonna put down the heal spell. He still has a baby dragon, 2 wall breakers, and it just looks like his queen charge did not go the way he wanted. So big RIP to that. We got that scatter shot raining fire on the miners, and his miners are just gonna start to die out. And I mean, look at this, guys. These are players who were at the top of the Legends League leaderboard, and he was able to get this nice defense, which it just doesn't happen. This is pretty crazy how well this base was doing up in Legends League. And I mean, look at that, guys. That is a defense with hybrid, one of the best strategies in the game. And I know a lot of, I would say, like, up in Legends, people are like using, I would say, hybrid, P.E.K.K.A. Bobat, and E-Drags, and maybe even Lalo. Those are like the top 4 strategies that are being used right now, like once you get past like 5,500, and this base is defending all of them pretty well. So let's go ahead and get into the next replay. Alright, so go ahead and take a look at what this next attacker is coming in with. He's actually coming in with the brand new Zap Lalo strategy. And if you guys were watching the World Championship, then you know that this strategy is so powerful right now. It definitely is the new meta. So that just shows that this base is not only defending the old meta, but it's actually defending the new meta. And the new meta is like these lightning spells, these new reworked lightning spells. They are taking over the game right now. They're so powerful. You're going to see what people do with them is basically you want to go in with the Lalo, and you want to go in with the zap spells, and you want to zap the CC. See the CC right here? So basically you want to zap the CC, and you want to get as much value around it as possible. So in this case, he's going to be able to get the queen, the CC, and a scatter. Not bad value. I mean, you want to try to get as much value as possible, maybe like even like the eagle with it, but honestly, it's not bad. The queen, the CC, and the scatter, but it doesn't matter because this attack is just not going to work out on the back end. And honestly, guys, base meta is going to shift a lot. So for now on, when I get you guys like new custom Town Hall 13 bases, you're going to see that the defenses are going to start to be spread out more and more to defend these zap spells, because they are, I'm telling you, they are so powerful with the right base. One thing I see people are doing, they're starting to put their CC like right next to the town hall, so if you do zap and earthquake it, you end up activating the town hall. So that's one way to prevent it. And I mean, there's a few other tricks that we have up our sleeve that you're going to be seeing in future videos. So it looks like he's going for a Sui with the queen, trying to get, I'm not sure what he's trying to get, because the single is going to go down. Remember guys, with Sui Lalo, basically with the Sui heroes, you're just trying to get down pathing and as much key defenses as possible. But remember guys, in Legends League, you don't really get to pick your army, you just go in and you got to make do with what you got. So this base might not be a great candidate for this strategy. So look at this guys, he's putting in his royal champion against our royal champion. But look how cool this is, he's actually using the brand new head, oh, we're at 10%. All right, we should have enough time. But he's actually using those brand new headhunters, and I don't know about you guys, comment down below, but I absolutely love the new headhunters. I think it brings an extra skill level to the game because they are not easy to use. You need to have perfect timing when to put them in, otherwise they will end up getting roasted. All right, so he's making his way in with the Lalo on the back end, but he doesn't really have great pathing. I mean, even though he's Suied, he did get some good value at the top part. The bottom part of this base still is a lot to get through. Pops the Warden ability through the scatter shots, because that scatter shot, it will end up destroying your loons. So you need to either use your Warden ability or you have to use a freeze spell. So let's see. Oh, scatters on the loons. Use the freeze. I would use the freeze right there. His loons are going down. Look at that. Loons going down one by one. Oof, that is one more shot. Okay, he gets lucky, guys. Look how lucky that is. The scatter shot ended up retargeting to the Warden. If that scatter shot would have got one more shot, all of his loons would have been toasted. So look at this, guys. He still had that scatter shot up. He's not going to be able to get through the rest of the base. He does have his battle blimp, and that's what's nice about this strategy, because you can switch to the battle blimp, and basically if everything goes wrong, you can just send the battle blimp into the town hall to make sure you secure that 2-star, because you know, like up high in Legends, it's very important not to get a 1-star. You want to always at least get the 2-star. These attackers are fighting to be at the top. So it looks like it's going to be not a bad percent. Maybe he's going to get like around 70, I think it was. But I mean, that's still a really good defense this high up in Legends. I mean, honestly, guys, once you get to a certain point in Legends, your bases, they're gonna get crushed a handful amount of times. That's just the way it is right now, because offense is so much stronger than defense. That is just how the meta is currently. So he did pick up the 2-star. We got like 6 seconds left, trying to get some extra percent with those minions, and I mean, that's gonna be another defense. Very nice base from Mr. Trapper. Make sure you guys do put a comment down below to thank him for giving us this base. Let's go and get into the last replay. Alright guys, so the next one we're going to go to take a look at is another hybrid attack. So it just shows that so many people up in Legends are using hybrid, and this base is defending it really well. This one is going to be a higher percent, like up in the 80s, but you know, I don't want to lie to you guys. Obviously high percent 2-stars happens, but a defense is a defense, especially when you're this high up in trophies. I mean, high percent 2-stars and triples, they do happen. No base is unbeatable. It ain't like you can just get a magic base that is just never going to be 3-star. That just doesn't happen. Let's be real, guys. I'm not gonna beat around the bush here. All right, so Queen should be able to make her way into the town hall. So it looks like he's going to charge the town hall, which is pretty interesting because he's going in the 2 single infernos. I mean, let's see how he's going to deal with these 2 single infernos. Not only that, but he's going to have the sweeper pushing his healers back. So I'm not going to lie, that is not an easy queen charge. I would not do that queen charge if I was like, if I saw this base, I would not think the queen charge this area. He is going to deal with, okay, so he has both single, okay, so he freezes one. He's going to take the one down, and how's he going to deal with the other one? He's gonna, okay, so he's sending the hybrid in. That was like kind of perfect timing. That was pretty risky there, going against 2 single infernos. I don't know, I would not have done that, but these people, they know what they're doing. Using the siege barracks to funnel the other side. Okay, we have a notification. Let's not forgot to turn those off. All right, but using the siege barracks on the other side to funnel the hybrid in. And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but it doesn't look like he has good pathing. I mean, for the hybrid, you usually want a nice narrow path, or you want that nice L-shaped path. And in this situation, he doesn't have any pathing, but he did get so much value on the top side of the base to where there's really not that much to deal with. I mean, we do have this one scatter shot, which is like really annoying, and then we have the Tesla farm around the eagle. So let's see what happens over here. It looks like he's gonna not be able to take out the whole base, but he's gonna be able to pick up a lot of percent from all of this trash on the outside. I mean, he's not even gonna get down that he's not even gonna get down that scatter shot though. So I mean, this was this was a big defense. Eagle still up, Scatter still up, Tesla still up. I mean, he did get a good percent though, because we had all that trash on the outside, but still a really nice defense. I hope you guys really enjoy this base. I mean, definitely at least give it a try. Any base that was able to defend this high up in Legends, it at least deserves a try. But like I said, guys, make sure you change around some of the traps and the key defenses. All right, guys, so that's going to be all for today. Thank you for tuning in. If you did make it this far of the video, make sure you help me out, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.